If you love automotive history and deep car culture, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell right now. Let's jump straight into number 20. 20. Alfa Romeo. Born in Milan in 1910, Alfa Romeo's logo splits down the middle to tell a story of regional pride and medieval history. On the left, the red cross on a white background is a direct nod to the official flag of Milan. But on the right is where things get truly bizarre. A massive crowned serpent swallowing, or perhaps giving birth to a human being. Known as the Bisione, this creature was the historic symbol of the Visconti family, who ruled Milan during the 14th century. While it looks terrifyingly gruesome, local legend claims the imagery represents a man being purified and reborn, emerging from the beast anew. 19. Lamborghini. Few automotive rivalries are as deeply personal as Lamborghini versus Ferrari. In the early 1960s, Ferruccio Lamborghini was a wealthy tractor manufacturer who drove a Ferrari. Frustrated by constant clutch failures, he went directly to Enzo Ferrari to complain. The notoriously arrogant Enzo dismissed him entirely, snapping, "Go back to driving tractors. You don't know how to handle a sports car." Ferruccio took that insult very personally. In 1963, he founded his own sports car company to systematically destroy Ferrari at his own game. Born under zodiac sign and deeply passionate about Spanish bullfighting, Ferruccio chose a charging Miura bull as his logo, a permanent symbol of raw strength, determination, and relentless defiance. 18. Hyundai. At first glance, the South Korean brand's logo looks like a standard stylized letter H for Hyundai. But look closer. Notice how the character is distinctly slanted, leaning forward with intent. That is because the logo is actually a stylized silhouette of two individuals shaking hands. One person represents a satisfied customer, and the other represents a corporate Hyundai representative. It is a visual contract of trust and mutual agreement executed without a single word. The surrounding oval signifies the company's global reach, framing the handshake as a partnership that spans the entire world. 17. Toyota. Before they ever built cars, founder Sakichi Toyota made his fortune by inventing an advanced automatic weaving loom. When Toyota Motor Corporation officially spun off in 1937, they wanted a logo that carried global weight. Introduced in 1989 for their 50th anniversary, the modern logo features three distinct overlapping ovals. The two inner ovals form a stylized T, but they structurally represent something deeper, the intersection of the customer's heart and the heart of Toyota. The large outer oval represents the world, embracing the brand. Fascinatingly, if you look at the lines closely, you can see the shape of a needle eye with a thread passing through Thirpaldus, a hidden homage to their humble textile history. 16. Ford. Everyone knows Ford's iconic blue oval, which has anchored the brand since 1927. But the real artistic masterpiece in Ford's lineup belongs to the Mustang. The famous galloping pony didn't actually debut on the production car you're thinking of. It first appeared in 1962 on the radical Mustang 1 concept, a mid-engine, futuristic speedster. When development shifted to the production car, designers originally called the project the Cougar, and even crafted a cat badge for the grille. When the name finally pivoted to Mustang, designers toyed with using a wooden chess piece horse head. Thankfully, designer Phil Clark's full running horse won, beautifully capturing the spirit of American freedom and westward expansion, just in time for the 1964 launch. 15. Ferrari's prancing black horse, the Cavallino Rampante, is a symbol born from wartime heroism. During World War I, Italy's top fighter ace, Count Francesco Baracca, painted a striking black horse on the fuselage of his biplane as a personal good luck charm. Baracca was tragically shot down in 1918 after securing 34 aerial victories. Years later, in 1923, a young racing driver named Enzo Ferrari met Baracca's grieving parents after winning a race in Ravenna. His mother told Enzo to put her son's prancing horse on his cars, promising it would bring good luck. Enzo agreed, but added a bright canary yellow shield behind the horse, the official color of Modena, his historic hometown. 14. Saab's logo frequently confuses people, with many mistaking its central figure for a crowned chicken or a stylized rooster. It is actually a griffin, a legendary mythical beast featuring the head and wings of an eagle paired with the muscular body of a lion. Saab began purely as an aerospace and military defense company. In 1969, they merged with Scania Vabis, a rugged Swedish truck manufacturer. The Griffin was borrowed directly from Scania's official coat of arms, representing noble power, extreme vigilance, and deep Scandinavian heritage. Even after the companies split ways, the crowned beast remained a permanent stamp of Swedish engineering pride. 13. BMW. For decades, popular car myth claimed that BMW's blue and white quadrant logo represented a spinning airplane propeller slicing through a clear blue sky. It made perfect sense, considering BMW started out building high-performance aircraft engines during World War I. But the reality is far more administrative. When the company registered its logo in 1917, they simply adapted the circular shape of Rap Motorenwerke. The central blue and white quadrants represent the official state colors of Bavaria, where the company is headquartered. The propeller myth was actually created by BMW's own marketing team in a 1929 advertisement that superimposed the logo onto an airplane propeller, and the company simply chose never to correct the public's imagination. 12. Audi's 4 simple silver rings might look like a clean graphic design exercise, but it was actually forged out of absolute economic desperation. During the height of the Great Depression in 1932, 4 independent German automotive manufacturers, Audi, DKW, Horch, and Wanderer, were on the verge of total financial collapse. To survive, they executed a massive corporate merger, uniting under a single entity called Auto Union. They designed a logo featuring 4 interlocking rings, with each ring representing one of the founding companies bound together in eternal solidarity. Decades later, Volkswagen acquired the company and revived the historic Audi name, keeping the iconic rings intact. 11. Subaru. In Japanese astronomy and mythology, the constellation Pleiades is known as Subaru, which translates to gather together, or unity. In the early 1950s, 5 distinct Japanese companies successfully merged under the umbrella of Fuji Heavy Industry to form a massive industrial collective. When the corporation eventually launched its automotive manufacturing division, they chose the name Subaru to honor this historic merger. The logo features one large, dominant star representing the parent company, surrounded by 5 smaller stars representing the individual businesses that combine to make the constellation whole. 10. Mercedes-Benz. The legend of the 3-pointed star traces back to a romantic postcard sent in 1872. Gottlieb Daimler, a founding father of the modern automobile, drew a small 3-pointed star over his home on a postcard sent to his wife, writing that this star would one day rise beautifully over his factory. Daimler envisioned the 3 points as a grand statement of global engineering dominance, conquering land, sea, and air transportation. Decades later, his sons remembered the doodle and trademarked it. When Daimler merged with Carl Benz's company in 1926, the star was elegantly enclosed in Benz's historic laurel wreath, creating the luxury emblem we recognize today. 9. Volvo. While many internet forums mistakenly claim that Volvo's logo is a modern symbol for masculinity, its true origin is deeply rooted in ancient chemistry. In Latin, the word Volvo literally means I roll. The circle with an arrow pointing diagonally outward is the ancient alchemical symbol for iron. The founders of Volvo chose this emblem in 1927 to pay direct tribute to Sweden's world-renowned reputation for high-quality steel and industrial durability. It was an explicit promise to the consumer that the car was built with Swedish strength, resilience, and unyielding safety. 8. Infiniti launched in 1989 as Nissan's luxury division to directly challenge premium European brand. Infiniti wanted an emblem that felt distinctly forward-looking. While the name clearly evokes the mathematical concept of endlessness, the logo completely discards the traditional figure-8 Infiniti symbol. Instead, it features 2 clean, metallic lines that dramatically converge toward a single center point on the horizon. This specific design represents an endless road stretching out into the unknown, symbolizing the brand's relentless pursuit of innovation, luxury performance, and forward momentum. 7. Rolls-Royce. The elegant silver statue gracing the hood of every Rolls-Royce is known as the Spirit of Ecstasy, modeled in 1911 by sculptor Charles Sykes. The figure was based on Eleanor Thornton, the secretary and secret lover of Lord Montagu, an early pioneer of the British automotive movement. Because their intense love affair had to remain completely hidden from high society, early custom versions of the statue featured Eleanor holding a single finger to her lip, a silent code for their private roaming. Tragically, Eleanor perished at sea during World War I in 1915, but her likeness remains immortalized as the ultimate emblem of luxury. 6. Cadillac's logo resembles a medieval coat of arms because it is based directly on the family crest of Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac, the French explorer who founded the city of Detroit in 1701. Interestingly, modern historians discovered that Antoine wasn't actually a nobleman at all. He completely fabricated the fancy crest to impress the French monarchy. Regardless of its fictitious past, Cadillac embraced the design. Every color on the badge carries meaning. Gold represents wisdom and wealth, red signifies bold military prowess, silver represents purity, and blue stands for knightly valor. 5. Mitsubishi's iconic three-diamond mark has remained completely unchanged for over a century. When founder Yataro Iwasaki established his shipping company in the 1870s, he creatively blended two historic family crests, the three layered chestnut leaves of his own family crest, and the three oak leaves of the Yamanouchi family, his very first employers. The word Mitsubishi translates directly to this visual layout. Mitsu means three, and Hishi means water chestnut, a word traditionally used in Japan to denote a distinct diamond shape. 4. Maserati in 1914. The Maserati brothers officially founded their automotive workshop in Bologna, Italy. When they needed an emblem that captured the visceral power of their racing machine, they looked to the heart of their home city. In the Piazza Maggiore stands the famous Fountain of Neptune, featuring the Roman god of the sea holding a lethal, massive trident. Designed by Mario Maserati, the only brother who became an artist instead of an engineer, the trident logo was chosen to represent Neptune's raw power over the elements, symbolizing that a Maserati car controls the road with absolute authority. 3. Chevrolet, known worldwide as the Golden Bowtie. The origin of Chevrolet's logo is an absolute corporate mystery. There are three wildly competing stories behind its creation in 1913. Co-founder William C. Durant once claimed he was inspired by a repeating wallpaper pattern he saw in a Paris hotel room, tearing off a piece to keep. However, his wife later asserted that he actually saw a striking logo in a Virginia newspaper advertisement while eating dinner. A third family account claims Durant simply doodled the design on a napkin between courses. Chevrolet officially admits the true origin remains lost to time. 2. Tesla at first glance. Elon Musk's electric car company appears to use a sharp, futuristic letter H or T for Tesla. But Musk officially clarified that the logo represents a physical cross-section of an alternating current electric motor. Originally pioneered by the genius inventor Nikola Tesla himself, the main vertical line of the logo represents a single rotor pole spinning in the center, while the curved horizontal bar floating across the top represents a section of the surrounding stator. It is a brilliant piece of engineering nerd culture hidden in plain sight. 1. Bentley practically defines the aesthetic of old money luxury, and its winged B badge is a masterclass in covert design. Founded by W.O. Bentley in 1919, the prominent wings pay direct tribute to his early career designing rotary engine modification for British fighter planes during World War I. When the company dominated the Le Mans racetracks in the 1920s, the wings came to symbolize pure speed. Fascinatingly, early Bentley logos used an asymmetrical number of feathers on each wing, typically 9 on one side and 10 on the other. This was done as a secret code to defeat counterfeiters who tried to copy the prestigious brand's artwork. Every car logo on the road is a visual storyteller, carrying decades of history, secret code, and human drama right on its grille. Thank you for diving into the hidden history of automotive design with us today on Gearbox Genesis. If this deep breakdown helped you see these everyday brands in a completely new light, please smash that like button, share this video with a fellow gearhead, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our deep dives into car history. Let us know down in the comments which car logo origin story shocked you the most. Keep your eyes on the road, decode the details, and we will see you in the next analysis.